Okay, welcome back to the channel. Zach here, and we are going to talk about Shiba Inu, and we are still in this little pocket, this 8-1 range. I mentioned in a video last night that this isn't a bad opportunity to buy the dip here. We're still here. We're still at the 8-1 range. Nothing has really changed. We did pop up there briefly over the overnight, and we got up to about the 838 level, just about the 84 level. We've been to the 844 level in the last 24 hours. We've since dialed it right back down to that 8-1 level. So tight consolidation right now. And I think we're getting primed for a big breakout, at least according to FX Street. So we're going to cover that in this video. Make sure you stick around for that. Now, before we get there, we've got the Patreon to talk about. So you can come over and join us for just $10 per month. You're going to get access to the Discord, over 100 people talking crypto all the time. You can actually direct message me. I will answer. And yeah, it's a great place to be to learn about crypto, to talk about crypto, and just to have a support system. And again, that's $10 per month. Now, if you want to ramp it up one more step, you're going to get all of that, plus buy and sell trade alerts from me, hot weekly crypto alerts, portfolio guidance and help, and group portfolio shared access. What I'm doing is building a portfolio that all the insiders have access to. Now, speaking of portfolios, if you go with the insider package, I will take a look at your portfolio for you individually, and I will get back to you with my tips and guidance. And again, not a financial advisor, just for entertainment, informational purposes only, but I will help you get you going in the right direction so you can do more due diligence, okay? So let's jump back into SHIB, and we are at the 8-1 level right now. The volume is starting to increase a little bit. We could see a nice little pop up here, at least here in the last few hours. I'm liking that. Hopefully that continues. The volume has been relatively flat here. Look at all this volume we had back here on August 16th, August 17th. There was a lot of volume, and that's why we saw the big spike in the charts. I think that volume is coming soon, though, and we're going to talk about that in the FX Street article. Before we get there, though, let's take a look at the technicals here, and we've got the summary showing a buy, at least here in the one-day, moving averages and oscillators as well showing a buy. Let's take it in a little bit tighter here. Now, we've taken it into the 4 hours, showing a sell. All right, so just keep that in mind. It looks like it's selling off a little bit, but we're still channeling here in our resistance and support lines. So our support line down here at 7.7 is something to watch. And then we're trying to break out of that 8.6 range too. So we're still channeling here in our consolidation phase. But as we know here from talking about SHIB quite often, usually long consolidation periods end up resulting in spikes in the chart. And hopefully we see that very soon. Now, FX Street believes we will. So Shiba Inu completes corrective pattern. Now SHIB is ready for the 0.000012 breakout. So that would be chopping a 0, putting a 1 and a 2 there at the 12 range. And let's take a listen and see what they think may happen here very soon.
Okay, we're looking at Shiba Inu. The symbol is SHIB. And start by looking at the daily chart. You'll see that we shaped the cup with handle pattern through July and into early August, where we did trigger the pattern on August 16th and with a close above the handle high here at 887. The price action since has been disappointing. We obviously had a very quick reversal on the 17th of over 10%, put us back into the handle, and obviously raised the concern that this was a bear trap and that, set for going lower moving forward. Really, to confirm that we are moving lower, we would need to trade below this low, the August 9th low of 711. If we trade below that, that will confirm that the pattern is void and that it was a false breakout or bull trap, if you will. It would be about a 20% loss from the handle high or from the trigger price. So it's not a small loss, but I think if you're in it at this point, you got to let it play out and see if it can support here at the 50-day simple moving average, which comes in at 77. Otherwise, below 711, we're probably going to come down and revisit these lows.
So below 711, we would revisit the lows, but listen in, because he doesn't think that's going to really happen here.
We're established in June and in July. On the upside, the price target remains the same. That is this confluence of the 1214 and 1204 level from May, which is about a 37% advance from the handle, or or a little bit more than that from the current price. There we'll find notable resistance that also correlates with this low here established in May 16th at 1238. If we do reach that level, then I would take time to consider the price structure and how that rally took place to evaluate whether we are off to 38.20 or not. But it's important to note that, you know,
basically he would kind of take an assessment there and look to see if and when we get to that 1-2 level, if we're heading back to the all-time high, because that would set us up for a potential run up back to the all-time high. So go over and check out this full video. He goes on to say that things are looking relatively bullish right now, and keep in mind a couple of those key levels staying above that 7-1 level. I believe he said it was the 50-day moving averages. So pay attention to that. FX Street always putting out great content. Stay locked here because I'm always covering their latest news and information too as well. So Crypto Fear and Greed Index, we are sitting at 76, which still is extreme greed. So expect potentially a little bit of a pullback when we look at the overall market right now. That's exactly what we're getting. Bitcoin 1.36% down. Ethereum 2.97% down. Cardano, though, doesn't care. Cardano is running by itself today, up 5% essentially, 20% in the past week. Polygon getting a nice little correction, as well as Terra Luna down here. And we will find Filecoin performing well still on the heels of the news that they'll be partnering up with Polygon. And Axie Infinity, a little bit of a pullback here along with the Graph and the Atom asset. So SHIB right now down about just a little less than 1%. But nice little channeling action in that 8-1 range. So if you're still looking to add on to your position, and still not a bad opportunity here to do that. Now let's take a look at the Etherscan here on SHIB. Take a look at number of holders. That's something we always like to do here. And right now we are closing in on 640,000 holders. So right now 639,980. We should certainly get to 640,000 here probably within the next few hours. And then we're onwards to 650K. And it'll be interesting to see just how high we can get by the end of the year. The goal that the dev team has put in place is to get to 1 million holders of Shiba Inu. So it'll be interesting to watch that transpire and play out. Let's go back to the charts here for a minute. And we can see here a little bit of a bounce down, and now we're coming right back off. So it's really channeling here at these low 8s. You know, we're seeing a lot of support here at these low 8 levels. It's been channeling here for a couple days, right? We've been in this pocket. So just continue to watch this very closely. We're getting a little bit more volume coming in right now, which is interesting. We're going to continue to watch it very closely. And, you know, its counterpart, Dogecoin, similar price action. Look how similar these chart patterns are. Very similar. SHIB and Doge have been running very similar patterns for several months now, so just something to be aware of. You know, I own both of these, Dogecoin and SHIB. Okay, there's SHIB and there's Doge. Very similar, all right? So when one breaks out, the other usually is breaking out now too. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Don't forget about our Patreon down below in the comment section as well. We're up over 100 patrons. I think we're up to 109, which is amazing. And we continue to add brilliant minds each and every day to the conversation. And you could be the next one. Come on over and join us. Thanks so much for stopping by the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.